Hello and welcome. My name's Xander, and this is a short yoga practice here at Lake Ozette, Washington, to center you and bring you stillness at any moment. To begin today, we'll start in a comfortable seat and just notice your breathing. You could start by softening your gaze and working towards a closed eye. And notice the inhales and exhales leaving your body. As you exhale, allow for some softening in your body, starting with maybe head and neck, moving to shoulder blades, upper back, low back, softening all the way down into your seat. From here, carefully begin to deepen your breath. Fill your lungs and belly, breathing all the way up into your collarbones, and then exhale all the way. You might like to bring one hand to heart center, one hand to belly, and take 3 breaths here. And breathe as if these are the most important breaths you were to take. Notice your body rise and fall underneath your hands. Draw your hands to heart center and softly open your eyes. From here, bring your fingertips out to the side of your body with a straight arm, and inhale, sweep your right arm up to the sky, and then reach across your body. You could look under your right arm. Slowly release. Inhale, lift your left arm up, reach tall, find some length between fingertips and hip, and then reach across your body, look under your left arm. Slowly release. Place your palms on the tops of your knees, either face up or face down, and then begin to rotate around your seat, any amount that feels good here, and move with your breath. Make your way in the opposite direction. And then bring in some cat-cow here. So move back through center. Palms could go face down. And on an inhale, arch your back, lift your gaze. Exhale, round in your spine, let your neck fall. And just begin to move with your breath. Link your movement to breath. And from here, we'll make our way back through center and take 2 breaths here. Really important breaths. Sit tall, find some length from the top of your head to your hips. And then carefully make your way to a tabletop position. Spread your fingers apart and feel down into the tips of your fingers, the tops of your feet, and notice where your body's connected down to the earth. Take 1 nourishing breath here. And then begin to move with your breath. On an inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round through. Eyes could be open or closed. You might like to hold at the top and bottom of each movement. Priority here is to connect breath to your movement. Make your way back to neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes and then hover your knees from the ground. Take a breath here. On your next inhale, send your hips high to the sky, downward facing dog. Any amount of movement here, maybe exaggerating the bend in the knee. If you bend your right knee, you could look under left arm. Bend left knee, look under right arm. Send your hips up and back, heels down towards the mat. Slowly begin to walk your feet towards your hands. Find a forward fold. You might like to grab your elbows. Send your hips over your heels and let go of any tension in your head and neck. With each exhale, allow your upper body to sink lower down. On an inhale, carefully begin to rise. Let your arms hang. Come to a standing position with palms facing forward, shoulders rolled down your back. And then inhale, sweep your arms out and up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold any amount. Inhale, begin to not rise. Notice the rising in your body. Sweep your arms out. Stretch. Fingertip to heel, find some length. Then bring your palms together, hands to heart. You might like to lift your toes and fan your feet out. Stand tall here, shoulders down your back. You might like to set an intention for your day here, or experience gratitude for caring for yourself in this way. Lower your arms, palms facing forward, soft gaze. On an inhale, lift your arms up and forward. Exhale, forward fold. Plant your hands, step your feet back into plank. Hold here for a breath. And then inhale, send your hips tall for downward dog. Raise your right leg high to the sky. And then step your right foot in between your hands for a low lunge. You might consider coming up onto fingertips here. And then slowly lower left knee, untuck left toes. Sweep your arms up. Open your arms out into a T. And then turn towards your open leg, any amount. Keep your left arm in place. And windmill your right arm down and up, catching left arm, reach up. Exhale, send your arms forward and down. Tuck your left toes, step your right foot back, plank. Hold here for a breath. And then inhale, sweep your hips up. Send your left leg high to the sky, and then step your foot between your hand. Maybe coming onto fingertips. Slowly lower right knee, untuck right toes, and then lift your arms up. If you need a blanket here, you might like that under your knee. Open your arms out into a T, and then turn towards your bent knee any amount, finding a twist here. Keep your right arm in place. Sweep your left arm down and up, meeting right arm, reach up. And then exhale forward. Tuck right toes. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Then from here, lower your knees down to the edge of your mat. Bring your big toes together and sink back towards child's pose. Hold in your child's pose just a moment. And notice the stillness. Notice the effect that your practice has had on you. And maybe begin to become aware of any tension or holding in your hips as you hold in this child's pose. Where can you soften and allow your body to relax down into the mat? Notice your rib cage expanding and sink down into the earth with each exhale. Carefully begin to rise. And in a way that makes sense for you, make your way onto your back. Draw your knees into your chest, toes pointed towards the sky, and begin to rock side to side. Maybe sending knees away from your chest and rocking, and drawing them in to massage your mid or upper back. Interlace your fingers around right knee and send left leg long, either slightly lifted off the mat or it could be touching and lowered down, toes pointed towards the sky. With your left palm, press your right knee over across your body. Arms could come to a T, shoulder blades anchored into the mat. Make your way back through center, both knees into chest. Interlace fingers around left knee, send right leg long. And then cross your body, just like on the other side. Shoulders connected to the mat, arms into a T. Bring your knees into your chest. And then let the soles of your feet come to rest on the earth, palms face down by your hips. And with your breath, we'll begin to move, bringing in some bridge pose. Inhale, lift your hips any amount here. Exhale, lower. Could remain with this, or if you'd like to send arms over top, inhale, lifting arms and hips in unison. Exhale, lowering down meeting at the bottom. Stay with this for 3 more breaths. From here, we'll make our way into a comfortable seat. Be rolling to your side. If you'd prefer to lay on your back here, that is fine too. Just find a comfortable seat. Palms could be up or down on your knees, sitting tall, gaze soft to eyes closed. And begin to breathe. Notice any sensation that has arisen from your practice. And begin to bring in a 2-part inhale, taking 1 deep breath, then another. Hold at the top. An audible exhale. Move like this on your own. 1, inhale deeply, followed by another. Hold at the top. Audible exhale. From here, just move towards a normal deep inhale, followed by an equal part exhale. And as you inhale, notice the space around you. And exhale, draw your attention back to your body. Connect to a stillness that is always available to you. And slowly begin to expand your awareness out into this stillness, into this calm feeling. It stretches far beyond the space that you're in. Carefully draw your hands to heart center. Soften your gaze, open your eyes. I'm so glad that we could practice together today. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you, and that is class.